Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your November 2018 reading. God, it's like all of us readers follow the same script and we don't even mean to do it. It's like, I mean, I am totally guilty of watching other readers because I like hearing tarot readings too. And yeah, I'm really going to make more of a conscious effort not to sound like a broken record, because when everyone starts saying the same thing, it's like, okay, originality would be cool. Anyway, that's the end of my rant. So, Cancer, we are going to do a 5-card spread with the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. And then we're going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite deck to... I'm going to do 2 cards, which are like the underlying meaning behind the 5 cards up there. I hope you guys are all surviving. Oh, okay, you know what? Those came out together, and they are great cards to come out together. Huh, okay, hang on. Weird. Okay, hang on. Oh, that was strange. This is really, okay. And I was going to say, I hope everyone is surviving Venus retrograde so far. It has certainly been an interesting time, to say the least. But the good news is it's over November 16th. And then I believe we have a Mercury retrograde directly after. Yeah. So, anyway. I don't feel like it's that card. I feel like this, I don't know. If anyone saw, the Ace of Cups did pop out there, but I don't know. You guys have some cards that were similar to the past 2 readings I did, and I just want to make sure everything is shuffled well. Okay. So the bottom of the deck for the underlying messages, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Crystal Visions, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So up here, these cards wanted to pop out together, and this is beautiful, by the way. We have the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Like, there was only supposed to be 1 card here, and they, like, insisted on popping out together. And I'm like, okay. And, like, yeah, anyway, I'll stop obsessing over it. Here we have Judgment, I believe, in the same exact position that Gemini did. Strange. And I promise you I shuffled a ton before I got on camera. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And the bottom here, we have the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, which is, there's a lot of similarities here with Gemini. I am getting work like I did for them as well. Sorry. I think I'm allergic to my life. So anyway. Reevaluation is your key theme here. Reevaluating a situation, reevaluating your career, your status in your career or in general. But it's all about reevaluating. The 4 of Swords down here is all about taking time out to really reflect, meditate, evaluate. I mean, take a nap if you need to do that, because I know you probably do. And through this timeout, through this reflective phase, it is very important to not escape your issues or whatever you don't want to deal with. It's very important to use this to kind of face them head on, because, you know, the 8 of Cups is all about walking away, and it's in reverse here. And it's like, don't, you know, play in with escapism. Take this time to walk back to what you need to and reflect on the issues that you need to. And, the underlying psychological, theme at the bottom of the deck here is the Five of Pentacles. So I'm getting a feeling like you don't belong, like you're never going to be accepted. You're never going to, and this is psychological, like you were thinking this, by the way, thinking that you're not good enough. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough talent. You don't have enough, whatever you need, you feel you don't have enough to get where you want to be. And instead of running away and saying, well, I'm never going to get that, it's like, no, come sit right here, sit in a timeout, and you're going to think about why you deserve to be there, why you deserve the thing, the job, the gig, the whatever. And when you come out of timeout, I want you to have a list of 10 reasons why you deserve this, or 8 maybe. But yeah, up here, it looks like you're kind of playing out this thought loop, right? The Eight of Swords can be about being stuck in your own head. It's also a card of needing to call on your other senses, not just relying on sight, because in the card she's blindfolded. And what happens when one of our senses is taken away? The other ones get sharper. So this is don't look with your eyes. This is listen more closely. Taste if you are, I don't know, if you're a baker or something. Don't look at the product or the item. What would you call like a cup? I don't know, the thing. Don't look at it and determine if it's good. It's food, right? Taste it. How does it taste? If you're a musician, stop looking at your social media stats. Stop, goddamn social media, which I'm using right now, but I hate it still. Sorry. But if you're a musician, right? At the end of the day, what really matters for a musician? How do they sound, right? And honestly, our culture, we've forgotten that somehow. We care, oh, well, are they attractive? Or are they going to bring in enough people? And at the end of the day, it's like, so are you going to bring in someone who's attractive, who has high social media stats, but they sound like garbage? That's what pop music is, right? Yeah. So that's the problem in the world, right? So the Eight of Swords, wow, I'm yelling, sorry. But the Eight of Swords is really calling on you to whatever thing that you're stuck in your head about that you don't think is good enough. And both of these are wands here, okay? So this is something creative. This is your baby, your thing that you've been working towards. You need to start evaluating it in a different way. And that's how you're going to get this list down here of reasons why you should be pursuing what you are. Not running away from it, but actively pursuing it. I'm getting chills saying all of this. And just like Gemini, you have the Judgment card here. Once you compile this list of reasons that you're amazing and should be continuing on this path, you are going to pull yourself out of this state where you felt like you were done, it's over. And yeah, you're going to stop thinking that this is never going to work out for you, that, it's never going to work out, everything's against me, I'm failing. You're going to knock all that off, and you're really going to evaluate your skill set. You're going to not look at it in a way that is, well, I've only made this much progress, I should have made this much, so what's the point? What's the point is that you've made this much progress already. And you know what? At the start of your journey, you have so much more under your belt than you did then. And that's what you need to be proud of. You don't need to be measuring yourself up against other people. You need to just evaluate what you've done so far using your different senses, a different trajectory, a different path than you have been thus far. And that's how you need to be evaluating the progress that you've made. Whatever progress that is, whether you have put in 5 minutes or 5 years of work, pat yourself on the back Write down why you're awesome, why you should keep doing what you're doing, and keep going. That is the message I have for you this month, Cancer. I apologize for getting a little into it and yelling. Sure, my neighbors under me, I hope they didn't hear me. But yeah, anyway, I will see you guys next time. You're awesome. Don't forget that. Bye.